Aloha everyone, and welcome to the Source Yoga and Wellness Online. Lately we've been getting a lot of requests for weighted workouts, so that's exactly what we're going to do today. Now today the target muscle group is your lats, your latissimus dorsi on the side of your back, a lot of back work. In order to really feel those lats, I encourage you, if you have, to grab an extra heavier set of weight. Oftentimes when we extend weight out to the side and we can hold it, this is good for shoulders, but when we put that same weight into our back, it might not be as effective as it could be. If you grab a heavier weight, you'll really feel it in your back. Now, as always, if you don't have weights, feel free to grab those soup cans, grab anything else, or just take it without weights. You'll still feel it so long as you're mindful of where you want to feel it. When you're ready, place your weights at the top of your mat and come to a child's pose. Bring your big toes to touch towards the back of your mat space. Send your knees out wide. Sink your hips towards your heels, reach your arms forward. And as you do, rest your forehead into the earth. Begin to cultivate your breath here. Take a full inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Another one just like that. Inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Now you're welcome to stay in this pose as long as you need. Now this pose is your resting posture. Feel free to return here at any time throughout your practice to just ground down, find your breath, take a moment for yourself. However, if you're ready to move on, inhale, tabletop, rise up. Spread your fingertips wide. Exhale, kick your left leg directly behind you, bend your left knee, lift your heel to the sky. Inhale, cow pose with a lifted left heel, draw your chest forward, lift your heel up. Exhale, tiger pose, arch and round, squeeze your knee to your forehead. Two more just like that. Inhale, cow pose with a lifted heel, lifted heart. Exhale, tiger, knee to forehead. One more, inhale, lift up. Exhale, knee to forehead. Now inhale, find your lift in your leg, but keep your spine nice and long, gaze down. Exhale, begin to pulse your left heel up. Pulse up, pulse up. Now continue to pulse. We'll take this into your core and then into your back. Press into your left hand. Inhale your right bicep along your right ear. Reach your right hand forward. Continue to pulse. Exhale, lat pull in your right arm. Pulse your right elbow back as you pulse your left heel up. Pulse back, pulse up. Pulse back, pulse up. You're here for 8. Continue for 6. Send everything long in 4. Arm and leg in 3. Send it long in 2. Inhale, send everything long. Exhale, tabletop. We got that same work on the other side. Inhale, kick your left leg long, right leg long rather. Exhale, bend your right knee, prepare for your cow pose. Inhale, cow pose, gaze forward, arch your back. Exhale, tiger, round your upper back, knee to your forehead. 2 more just like that. Inhale, cow, lifted heel, lifted heart. Exhale, tiger, round and squeeze. 1 more just like that. Inhale. Exhale, round and squeeze. Now this time, same leg formation, inhale it back. Pause on your exhale, gaze down and pulse up. Pulse up, pulse up. Squeeze your right hamstring, squeeze your right glute. If you like to add in your core, press into your right hand. Inhale your left bicep to your left ear, reach long in front of you. Option to exhale, lat pull, pulse back. Pulse back, pulse your right heel up. Up. A little bit of a mental exercise here, pulsing your heel up, your elbow back, stay with it. Keep that connection in your core nice and strong for 4. Everything long in 3. Everything long in 2. Inhale, everything long. Exhale, tabletop, beautiful work, yogis. Inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift your hips high, press your heart to your thighs. Take your dog for a walk here, bend into one knee at a time. Lengthen your opposite hamstring. As you lengthen your opposite hamstring, as you take your dog for a walk, find a full inhale. And a deep exhale. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, ragdoll, travel to the top of your mat. Step your feet to hips with distance. Bend into your knees. Relax the back of your neck. Option to sway side to side for 2 cycles of breath. Begin to still your torso. Toe heel your feet to touch. Tuck your chin to your collarbones, and as mindfully as you can, inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Feel bone stack on top of bone, stack on top of bone until your entire spine stacks on top of itself. When this is the case, inhale, lift your shoulders up to your ear. Exhale, Samasthiti, drop your shoulders down your back. Bring your palms to touch. And as you squeeze your shoulder blades together, feel your lats, your side back engage and pull your scapula down your spine. Begin to drop into your intention for this practice. The intention I offer you is to move with mindfulness. So often we move. We go through our days, go through our lives. However, in this movement, I encourage you to incorporate, to layer on a bit of mindfulness, to understand how you move, why you move, where you move to. For in bringing this mindfulness into your movement, what it becomes is a meditation. And in that space of meditation, you're invited to drop deeper into who you are as you are. Honor yourself in this moment. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Option to keep your eyes closed. Inhale, mountain pose. Lift your hands high and above your head. Reach up. Pause and exhale, press down into your feet. Inhale through your side bodies. Exhale, baby back bend. Cactus out your elbows. Press your hips forward. Lift your heart up. Inhale, mountain pose. Tadasana, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana, hinge from your hips all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, parallel your chest. Pause on your exhale. Bend into your knees as much as you need to create this length in your spine. Press your tailbone back. Send the crown of your head forward and remember this feeling in your spine. Take a breath in. Exhale, high plank, plant your hands down. Step your feet back, spread your fingertips wide. Now working into your right lat, we're going to find a row with no weight in your hand. Press into your left hand, take a breath in. Exhale, lift your right elbow to the sky, pulse your right elbow up, pulse up, pulse up. Now see if you can square your hips to the earth. Option to widen your stance, widen your feet. Keep your right hip down in line with your left. Continue to pulse your right elbow for 4. Pulse for 3. Pulse for 2. Inhale, high plank, right hand down. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips high, heart to your thighs. Let's flow through our standing sun A. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your torso. Exhale, forward fold, deepen your bend. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana, rise up. Exhale, baby back bend, Anubhatasana, heart to the sky. Inhale, mountain, Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, cultivate, lengthen your spine. Exhale, high plank, plant your hands down, step your feet back. Now inhale, lift your left elbow towards the sky. Exhale, pulse up, pulse up, pulse up. Press your right hand down. Option is separate your feet wider than hips with distance for stability. Draw your left hip slightly down in line with your right. Continue pulse for 4. High plank in 3. High plank in 2. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog, beautiful work. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana, rise up. Exhale, baby back bend. Inhale, mountain, Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Grab your light set of weights this time and place them underneath your hands. If you do not have weights, you're welcome to do this without your weights as well. Step your feet wider than hips with distance. Focus on locking your core. Hips parallel to the earth. Now we're alternating. Take a breath in. Exhale, row on the right. Inhale, place it down. Exhale, row on the left. Now continue on your own. Go right, down, left, down. Right, down, left, down. Really use your core. Lock your hips in place here. Strengthen through your obliques. You're here for just 4. Continue for 3. Continue for 2. Last one. Even it out on both sides. Take a breath in, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips high, heart to your thighs. Beautiful work. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Step your feet at hips width distance. Keep your weights in your hand. Inhale, halfway lift, create that length. Exhale, add a row, lift your weights up and pulse up, pulse up, pulse up. So similar sensation, this time you're pulsing with your weights. Focus on that length in your spine. You're here for 4. Forward fold in 3, forward fold in 2, 1, fold forward, release your weights down to the earth, toe heel your feet to touch. Inhale, chair pose without your weights, lift your hands high and above your head. Exhale, squeeze your inner thighs, your adductor muscles, shift your weight towards your heels while you keep your toes connected on the earth. One more time, do that. Shift your weight towards your heels while you keep your weight in your toes. Rather, shifting your weight towards your heels, keeping your toes on the earth. Beautiful. As you squeeze, lengthen your spine, take a full inhale. Exhale, airplane your arms, pinch your pinkies behind your body, press into your right foot. Inhale, one leg mountain pose, lift your left knee in line with your left hip. Pause on your exhale. Squeeze your inner thighs even though they're separated. As you squeeze your inner thighs, find a sense of stability, take a breath in. Exhale, airplane pose, bring your hands to your heart center and airplane your arms, lift your pinkies towards the sky. Kick your left heel towards the back of the room, continue to press into your right foot. Take a full breath in, hands to heart center. Exhale, low lunge. Step your left foot back, bring your hands down to the earth. Inhale, 3-leg down dog, lift your right leg high behind you. Exhale, your right knee to your right elbow, bring it in. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Swing your right knee to your left elbow. Swing it back to your right. Swing it back to your left. Swing it back to your right. Continue here. Side to side. You only got 4. Leg high in 3. Leg high in 2. 1, inhale, 3-leg down dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step to the top of your mat, forward fold both of your feet to greet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, bend into your knees, lift your hands high and above your head. Exhale, airplane your arms, press into your left foot. Inhale, 1-leg mountain pose, lift your right knee in line with your right hip. Pause on your exhale, squeeze your inner thighs for that support, for that stability. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, full airplane, kick your right heel back. Pinch your pinkies behind your body. Lengthen your torso forward. Continue to find stability and strength through the wobbles, through the shakes. Inhale, your hands to heart center. Exhale, low lunge. Step your right foot back. Press into your hands. Inhale, 3-leg down dog, left heel to the sky. Exhale, left knee, left tricep, bring it in. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, swing over to your right tricep. Swing back to your left, swing back to your right. You only got 8 total here. Continue side to side. Last 4. Leg high in 3, leg high in 2. 1, inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. By now we're warm, let's move into some heavier weights. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, your choice. Grab your weights or your heavier set if you'd like to really work into your back. Inhale, chair pose, option. Keep your weights at heart center if that feels best, or push them up. Exhale, airplane your arms, right foot to ground. Inhale, 1-leg mountain, left knee up. Again, weights at heart center or up high. Exhale, airplane, bring your weights to your heart, kick your left heel back, and then extend your weights down towards the earth. Palms face in, take a breath in. Exhale, add a row, lift up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Now, at any time, you're welcome to ground this back left foot. You're welcome to take a crescent lunge with a lift, or to challenge your balance, to keep your legs working at the same time you're working your arms. Keep your back foot lifted. If you still need more grounding, option drops to your back left knee. Wherever you are, we're here for just 4. Adding a pulse up in 3. Pulse up in 2. 1, elbows to the sky, pulse up, pulse up, pulse up for 4. Hands to heart center in 3. Hands to heart center in 2. Inhale your weights to heart center. Exhale, low lunge, release your weight, step your left foot back, and this time drop onto your back left knee. Grab your lighter set of weights, or feel free to take this without weights entirely. Inhale, crescent moon, press your weights up to the sky. Exhale, rotate your palms forward. We got a lat pull down, but also a shoulder press. Inhale, bend your elbows to 90 degrees, keep them in line with your shoulders. Exhale, press your weights up. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Now as you bring your elbows down, keep them in line with your shoulders to create the work in your deltoid muscles. We've been doing a lot of your back, so take a moment to just let go of the need to work your back and take this in your shoulders. You're here for 4. Weights high in 3. Crescent moon in 2. Inhale, crescent moon, turn your palms in. Exhale, low lunge, release your weights all together, all together. Press your hands down. Inhale, 3-leg down dog, lift your right leg high. Exhale, pulse your right heel up, pulse up, pulse up, pulse up. A little bit of work here in your glute and hamstring just as you get started practice for 4. Down dog in 3, down dog in 2. 1, release your right foot down. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Option here to grab the same set of weights you did on the other side. Inhale, chair pose, weights to your heart or weights up high. Exhale, airplane your arms, left foot to ground. Inhale, 1-leg mountain pose, weights to your heart or weights up high. Exhale, full airplane, kick your right heel back. Send your arms down, last set into your heavy back work. Inhale, lengthen your arms. Exhale, row up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, row. Inhale, lower. Exhale, row. We got about 20 more seconds here into your heavy back work. This is what you've been working for all practice. This is what comes to you when you mindfully move through your practice. Continue to keep that mindfulness for just 4. You're here for 3. Adding a pulse up in 2. Hold your elbows to the sky, pulse up, pulse up, pulse up. Option, ground your back foot if that feels best. You're here for just 4. Weights to your heart in 3. Weights to your heart in 2. Inhale your weights to your heart. Exhale, low lunge, release your weights. Amazing work. Drop onto your back right knee. Find your lighter set of weights. Inhale, crescent moon, punch your weights up. Bring your palms together. Tricep back bends, bend your elbows. Exhale, lift your weights up. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lift. Now focus on your rib cage. If you notice your rib cage opening up, draw your rib cage in. From your hips through your core, through your ribs rather, lock your core as you lift your weights up, getting into a little bit of tricep work here. Continue with your tricep. You're here for 4. Weights high in 3. Weights high in 2. Inhale, lift your weights high. Exhale, low lunge, remove your weight. Inhale, 3-leg down dog into that glute and hamstring work. Exhale, pulse your heel up, pulse up, pulse up, pulse up, let it burn. Feel the sensation. Drive your chest towards your thighs. You're here for 4. Down dog in 3. Down dog in 2. 1, release your left foot down. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, ragdoll at the top of your mat. Grab your lighter set of weights. Inhale, halfway lift with your lighter set of weights. Pause on your exhale. Turn your palms out so that your palms are facing the back corners of your mat. Right palm facing your back right corner, left palm facing your back left corner. Now inhale, lift your chest, find that halfway lift. Bend into your knees as much as you need. Exhale, wide arm rows, lift up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, reverse flies rather. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift up. Keep your palms facing the back corners of your mat. Keep your pinkies leading the movement as your pinkies reach towards the sky. Send your arms out wide. Bend into your knees as much as you need. Squeeze in between your shoulder blades. Lengthen your spine. Bend into your knees a little bit more. Press your chest forward. Lengthen to the crown of your head. You're here for just 4. Pulsing back in 3. Pulsing back in 2. Hold your weights back. Pulse up. Pulse up for just 4. Pulse for 3. Pulse for 2. 1, forward fold. Release your weights down. Toe your feet all the way to touch. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. We got a little bit of body weight squats here. Option, keep your feet to touch or separate your feet hips with distance. Inhale to the bottom of your squat. Exhale, lift up. Go down, lift up. Inhale, exhale, on your own. Now, as you move through this on your own, yogis, press into your feet, squeeze your glutes at the top, and press your hips forward. Create length in your spine. You're here for 20 more seconds into your squats. Let your legs burn. You're almost done with this work. Keep it moving. Keep your breath flowing. You're here for 8. Continue for 7. Rep it out for 6. Last 5. Continue for 4. Last 3. 2. 1. Inhale, chair pose, sit it back. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank all the way down to your stomach. As you come down onto your stomach, inhale your arms long in front of you. Exhale, lat pull down without weights, final set. Bend your elbows, lift your chest up. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, pull back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Now you're here for 8. Last 7. Continue for 6. Great work. Last 5. Almost there for 4. Burn it out for 3. I promise we're done. In 2. Last 1. Lower down, tuck your toes. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful work, everyone. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon on the right. Draw your right knee to the outside of your right wrist. Square your right shin towards the top of your mat. Press your left hip forward. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lower down. Breathe. Notice in this moment how your breath is mindfully moving through your body. Perhaps if our heart rate was elevated, our breath might be moving a little bit faster, supplying oxygen to all the parts of your body, the parts of your muscles that need it. Perhaps as you rest here, your breath begins to settle down. Your heart rate begins to come down. And rather than moving through that sympathetic nervous system, that up-regulating nervous system, you begin to drop into your parasympathetic. Maybe taking your exhale and stretching it out a bit longer than your inhale. Maybe take some open mouth exhales to release that heat that was built up within. We've been talking a lot lately about releasing rituals. Your body just went through an intense workout. Now this right here is your releasing ritual. The way that you let go of whatever did or did not happen. And in letting go, you allow yourself to just be with what is and what was. Knowing that what you did was enough. Knowing that you are enough. Inhale, rise up to your palms. Tuck your back left toes, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon on the left, Ekapada Raja, Kapotasana. Press your right hip forward. Settle down onto your back right knee. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, surrender your heart forward. For the next 30 seconds to 45 seconds, just allow yourself to be. Take one more breath in and a breath out. This time, inhale, rise up to your palms. Exhale, shift your weight onto your left hip. Swing both legs long in front of you for Paschimottanasana. Bend into your knees. Inhale, lift your hands high. Exhale, hinge forward and make this about your back. Today you've done a lot of work in your back, so feel free to bend into your knees as much as you need to lengthen your spine. If your knees are lifted and you have clearance from the earth, option to wrap your arms around the backs of your hamstrings to give yourself a nice hug to your thighs. If you have that hug, inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, begin to kick your heels energetically forward to pull your chest closer to the ground. In doing so, you'll feel that stretch all along your back. Breathe into that space. Take 3 more breaths. Mindfully. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower all the way down onto your back. Draw your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Take a full breath in, lift your forehead to your knees. Exhale, Shavasana, let it go. Release your arm. Release your legs. Release anything you've been carrying. Rest here in gratitude for all the work that you've put in. Let your breath fall back into its natural rhythm. And let your mind fall into a space of gratitude. Be grateful for how you show up time and time again. If you're at this point in your practice, it's because you showed up for yourself. Because you took the time to carve out space. And in that space, you filled it with what fills you up. So that whatever that looks like, whether it was using weights, not using weights, whether it was just a way to get to this moment right here, it does not matter. So long as you created space to be who you are, you found a type of meditation. Because meditation is just that, it's space. Space away from thoughts of the past, thoughts of the future. Space between thoughts themselves. So as you rest here, we extend to you more space to just be. Yogis, if you need more time resting in this space, please do so. This space is sacred. This space is yours. And we are eternally grateful to journey alongside you. Hand in hand, heart in heart. From us to you. Namaste.